traditional games.
Hello everyone! So for today's video, I will be discussing to you the 3 Philippine traditional games that I have been choosing. But before that, what is Philippine traditional games? Traditional Filipino games or indigenous games in the Philippines are games that have been played across multiple generations, usually using native materials or instruments. Those games within a society that people have played for many years. Because participation gives them a chance to practice something that has been meaningful within their society. Those traditional games are luksong tinik, luksong lubid, tiyakan, piko, hulin, saranggola, patintero, at sungka. Patintero, also known as harangang taga or tubigan, is a traditional Filipino children's game along with tumbang preso. It is one of the most popular outdoor games played by children in the Philippines.
How to play patintero. The ground is marked off in a rectangular about 5 to 6 meter divided into 4 equal parts using water as a marker. There are 6 or more players who can play it outdoor. The players are divided into 2 teams of equal number, an attack team and a defense team. Representative from each group will decide which team will be runners or the eat. They decide by pick-pick o bato-bato pick, so the winner will be the runners. Members of the defense team are could eat and must stand on the watermark lines with both feet each time they try to tag the opponents or the runners. During the game, the guards should ensure they have both feet on the ground before tagging their opponent, otherwise it will not count. Once a runner is tagged, he or she gets out of the game if a runner makes it across the big rectangle and back without being touched with the butterfly fingers, they earn a point. Once all the runners of a team have been tagged, it's game over. Patintero is played on a rectangular grid down into the ground. The rectangle is usually 5 to 6 meter, 16 to 20 feet in length, and 4 meter, 13 feet wide. It is subdivided into 4 to 6 equal parts by drawing a central lengthwise line and then 1 or 2 crosswise lines. Material used in patintero. We have chalk, water, and rocks.
Luksong tinik is a popular game in the Philippines. It is originated in Cabanatuan, Nueva Ecija, played by 2 teams with equal numbers of players. Each team designates a leader, the nanay, while the rest of the players are good anak. The players chosen to be nanay are usually the ones who can jump the highest.
How to play luksong tinik. 2 players in the base will sit facing each other with the right feet touching. The jumpers jump over the feet. The one hand is placed above the feet with palms and fingers open. Then another. and so on until all the fingers are piled one on top of the other. Luksong technique can be played anytime because it does not require any material.
Tombang Preso is a unique traditional games in the Philippines that is favored among Filipino children. The name of this sport is derived from the Filipino words tumba, which means to fall, and preso, which means prisoner, translating to fallen prisoner.
How to play Tombang Preso? Tombang Preso mechanics are somewhat similar to those of Duck on a Rock, a medieval children game commonly played across the globe. Below are some crucial concepts you need to know about the sport. First, the one to guard the tin can, preso is could eat, and she is chosen by all the players throwing the pamato to the two line.
Second, the one who throws the farthest from the two line becomes the it. The other players will then get at the back of the two line. And the game starts at a signal from the it. Third, immediately the milk can is knocked down and the pamato is retrieved. The it then starts putting it up inside the circle and the tag player becomes the new it. In any case, the can is hit and fall outside the drawn circle but remains to stand, then it has all the rights to tag the hitter once she leaves the two line. Last, the can may be kicked or knocked down under when it is outside the circle. Supposing a hitter is unable to retrieve his or her pamato, the other hitters can save him, her, by hitting the can.
Material used: can and slippers. What is the dimensions of the playing area? The game can only start when there are 3 or more, but less than 9 players willing to play. Once the number is available, use chalk, charcoal, or directly into the dirt to mark a rectangular field. This field has to be a ratio of 16 to 9. The game is usually played in backyards, parks, or in streets when there is little traffic in an area.
Thank you for listening. I hope that you learned something. Bye-bye.